Cool. So I just wanted to show this one here because just looking at the images, it's essentially the same thing. So this top one is a grid gallery, and this one here is a 3-column stack with column picture backgrounds. So just in terms of that decision making of when to use grid gallery, when to use a column picture background. Both of these we could make go full window width. So the two key reasons you would use a grid gallery is if you want to add multiple rows of images in the same stack. So if we go into the grid gallery, obviously we can add in 3 extra pictures, and then you've got a second row there. And then you've got all the grid gallery options in terms of adding spacing there, the mouse over effects. So if you're creating a gallery of call to action buttons or e-commerce categories or service categories where you're wanting them to be buttons, the grid gallery is a great option. If you're potentially wanting to put informational content, maybe a heading and a couple of lines of text over an image and then a button, and you're only wanting the button to be the click zone, then that's where a column background image can be good. But for this kind of look, definitely a grid gallery is the better option than trying to do this with column picture backgrounds. So column picture backgrounds are best when they're used to essentially balance the height of the content in other columns where there isn't an image. And also it gives you more option in terms of, I can go into this image and I can zoom it in and reposition, which at this stage you can't do that on column picture backgrounds. So you've only got the essentially scales to cover the box. So yeah, if you wanted a grid gallery to go full way to the edge of the window, which is a great look, you just go into the width and spacing and increase it up. And once it goes full width and then you don't have the spacing down the sides, it looks a little bit better without the gap there. So, or you can add in some width and spacing from the sides to match that down the side.